Someone told me that enemies to lovers is unrealistic, and I told them to shut the up. And if you think that loving the one bed trope makes me basic, I'm gonna tell you why you're wrong. I'm Jessica, I write romance, I read way too much, and today we're defending tropes that deserve better. Let's go. But what even is a trope? It's a story pattern, simple as that. It's a tool, not a cliche, and it's kind of, if you think of it like that, a knife. You can either have dinner or someone loses a finger, so it all depends on execution. Anyway, the tropes. The first one is a slow burn. If my chest doesn't ache at least a little, I'm not invested. And it's about the yearning and the little touches and the almost but not quite there that wrecks you, absolutely. And some people say it's torture, and yeah, that's the point, because tension is delicious. Tension is what keeps the reader coming back for more. And from a writing perspective, slow burns force you to earn every moment. So you can't fake chemistry, not if your characters haven't even kissed in chapter 27. And also, hot take, if you rush it, it's not slow burn, it's just bad pacing. The next one is Grumpy versus Sunshine. This trope is undefeated in my mind. It's a human thunderstorm falling in love with a lollipop. And you get natural conflict, you get natural banter, you get natural vulnerability between these two characters. Imagine this. She brings him coffee every single day for 6 months. And then one day, she doesn't show up. And he literally panics. That's it. That's the trope. And it's very cinematic because when you get this character that is strong as a rock suddenly showing vulnerability, I mean, come on, Mr. Darcy, anyone? As a writer, opposites force growth. It's like they drag each other out of their comfort zones to find each other in the middle. It's character development disguised as flirting. The next one is the one bed trope that I mentioned at the beginning. And let's address the elephant in the room. Is it realistic? Of course not. Of course not. You're going to tell me that we're in a huge city with I don't know how many million inhabitants and there's only one hotel with one room left? Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? But the thing is, I don't care. Put them in a sketchy motel with just one bed and a weird stain on the floor in the carpet, and I will scream at that. I swear to God. And the thing is, it's not about the one bed. It's about the forced proximity. It's they'll sleep on the floor negotiation. It's the accidental 3 a.m. cuddling that happens when someone wakes up and realizes that their face is buried in the other person's shoulder. We all know what we're doing here. Let's be unhinged. Let's accept it. Next one is touch-starved characters. This one owns my soul. It's someone that is not used to being touched, suddenly being loved, and that's peak vulnerability, that's peak intimacy, peak emotional payoff. You know the moment, like someone reaches for their hand and they flinch, and not because they're scared, but because they are not used to gentleness, to is that even a word? Gentleness? That's the correct word. So they forgot what that even feels like. And then later, many chapters later, they reach back because they have grown. And that's the most intimate moment in the story, because even if it's just fingers touching, but it's not about the steam, it's about the healing and about the trust, and it's about someone letting themselves be held without flinching, and that's the trope, and that's what kills me. The next one is redemption arc romance, and this is my brand. A character who's messed up, who has grown, who has learned, and the love story is part of their emotional transformation. I'm sobbing. Because the redemption part of the story is not about forgiveness. It's not about being forgiven. It's about choosing to be better for yourself first, and then choosing love anyway. And redemption arcs give you the emotional earthquake and the emotional redemption, the emotional reward, because you have this character that is fighting their way to happiness and who earns their happy ending. And that hits different. It's earned, and you know it's earned because you went with them in their travel, in their journey. So maybe it's because I write this, and maybe it's because I like characters who don't give up on themselves, or maybe I'm just dramatic. But come on, we all know that it's all of them. It's all of them. The next one has a funny name. I didn't invent it. It's just called like this. It's Competence Porn. Yes, that's what we call it. And someone being stupidly good at their job, stupidly passionate, stupidly focused. That's a romance trope, and it works. And it works in real life too, because these people are hot. I don't make the rules. Like, give me a surgeon who is a god in the OR, or a chef who moves like a dancer in the kitchen, or a coder who talks in problem-solving mode, or an athlete that lives and breathes their sport. Competence is attractive. You know it. I know it. Passion is attractive. Excellence is attractive. I don't make the rules. I just follow them. And to finish, some hot takes very rapidly. Miscommunication trope. It only works when it's emotionally logical, not when the characters are just stupid, which happens a lot. Second chance romance only works for me if they were disasters in the first round. Enemies to lovers. A lot of people say that it's toxic, but I don't think so. I think that it works if they are equals choosing each other. Slow burn, and this is important. If your slow burn has no yearning, then it's just two people standing next to each other. That doesn't work. I don't like that. Finally, instant attraction. That's fine. Instant attraction is fine. Instant love is not. That's just lazy. All right, it's your turn. What romance trope will you defend with your life? Leave it in the comments so I can either validate you or roast you, and you know that I'm judgmental. And if you want more bookish chaos, writing breakdowns, and Novel November meltdown energy, subscribe, because next week I am telling you all that I learned during this month, writing 50,000 words in 30 days, and you'll love it, or you'll be concerned. And either way, see you next week.